Awesome, hidden hunting camp. Hello. Have you ever noticed all the guff washing up ashore? Machine parts and what have you happens a lot in Gormont and in Torna. I'm an adventurer, by the by. Travel around all around searching for the stuff. You see, to the untrained eye, they just look like scrap, but there's plenty of value inside. To get it, though, you need a tool called a Seeker, designed by top engineers. But I think my Seeker's broken or something. I was planning on using it to pick up lots of parts all over Gormont. Looks like that won't be happening now. I don't just want to wait around twiddling my thumbs here, though. Maybe you can go instead of me. Try and collect some machine parts from me. What do you think? Though I don't mean to be nosy, but you're a tough bunch, right? Drivers, blades. Yeah. Well, searching in monster-infested places should be right up your street. Yeah, the look on your faces tells me you're interested. Great, that settles it. So first of all, you'll have to build a Silver Seeker. Once you got one of those, you'll be able to retrieve the useful parts from scrap. To make a Silver Seeker, you'll need a crab or carapace, which you can get the serene spring-shine nearby. Once you have a Seeker, you can use it to recover useful parts from the washed-up machines you find. Carrying them after one bad hinge of the Scarlet Coil. There are plenty of silver machine parts all over Gormont, so I'd like you to look for those. I'll be waiting for you, don't you worry. Seeking a Seeker.
I see there's work to do.
Yes. Also, Zenma is in my garbage patch now. Welcome. There's a man over here just kind of staring. Also barrel.
My hopes are high for this one.
Yummy!
I tremble with excitement. I
And a
tremble
barrel.
with excitement.
Oh, so yummy tasty.
My hopes
Excavation.
are high for this one.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Don't tell me twice.
Hard luck.
I need carapace. I think these enemies are pretty decently strong actually, yeah, level 13. Or is it these cast dudes? Oh no, they're in King Tarna. I thought they were on these cast dudes. That's weird, but okay.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
We're in low texture land is where we're at.
These are really Moorish.
Moorish. Where'd the Crabble? Is the Crabble not here? The Crabble might not be here. Might be somewhere else. Where else might the Crabble be?
Well, shall we continue?
Oh, there's a man here. Hello there, Harmon. Hey, you're a bunch of drivers and players, aren't you? Have you ever come across places you thought you could reach but couldn't, or paths you couldn't go down? At times like those, I'd recommend you make use of the Blade's powers. Drivers are strong, but they have their limits. Working together with Blades can open up lots of new possibilities. I'm not a driver, of course, but if there was a Blade with fishing powers, you better believe I'd want its help. So, Aegeon, you can take him. He's not very useful. Aside from fishing, but... Wonderful. See you later. Maybe. I decided. Where'd a crab? Maybe there's no crabble here. I could probably get this chest up here now. Excuse me.
I tremble with excitement.
None of thee are crabble, and this makes me very sad. Disappointed even. Oh, this has cast crabbles on it. This is what I thought. It says Torna Country, but or it says Kingdom of Torna, but it's cast crabble, and it doesn't make any sense, man. So confused. Well, let's do something stupid then.
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
You there.
A welcome invitation. Let us explore. Guard ship.
I've got this covered.
I won't be wide open. Oh, right. I'm not done here.
Take this.
Ouch.
We need to
Start left. I am ashamed it happened on my
way down
but
here.
how? I'm fine, I wasn't.
Well,
Still fight.
yeah, that went about as well as I'd expected
We're
it
not
to.
done yet. That strength. Incredible.
Yeah, but about as wonderfully as I expected it
this
would.
fun?
I'm something of an expert.
By which to say, I sucked. So instead, you. And also not that. No. There we go.
It's all so very fascinating.
I hope I'll be of use. I'm sure you will. Also, we're supposed to go to yeah, that place. What is it? Something about water.
Perhaps we should beat a hasty retreat.
Go away. Actually.
You're safe.
Any experience is good experience,
Let's speed this up.
in my opinion.
I can feel our bonds grow.
Spinning wheels.
Guard ship. Dodge this. A convincing victory.
But that's war for you, I suppose.
Ugh. Hey, Gion. Show me your sauce.
This should let everyone relax more.
I feel sturdier now. I'm sure you do, mister. This is the wrong way. I must go this way. Hello, hello. Looking for one little sister of a small child. Miss Kelly. Hello. Huh? Who are you? Kelly? Yeah, that's me. How do you know? Oh, my brother. You can take me to him? Oh, please. I did it. I acquired the child. Thus, I put them in my garbage patch. I put them in my trash can.
Well, shall we continue?
No, it's raining. Hello, small child. Ellie! Ellie! Aww. Can't thank you enough. Hopefully you don't lose her again, kid. Whatever the heck she said. Yeah, I'll make sure that never happens again. With her actually being level-headed. Never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Cuddy, you left us behind. I've been holding on to it the whole time. Oh. I thought that was gone forever. Nice one, Kelly. Looks just like Laura's mother's keepsake. Hey. Mind if I take a look at that? No problem. How did you come by this? I got it from Auntie Renee. I assume that's how it is. What? My mother. Auntie Renee had another one, but Callie always kept hankering after it. She said it was really precious to her and she couldn't let it go. So she made me one that looked a bit like it. She said that she was sorry she couldn't make it any better. I mean, I don't really care about that so much. She made it for me. So it's precious to me no matter what it looks like. I see. Well, take care of yourselves, you two. We promise. Hey, the way you said that just now, it sounded like Auntie Renee. Yeah, just like her. I don't doubt that. I'm sure we could converse for hours, but I'd like to propose a course of action for our new friends here. For us, you mean? That's right. Our vessels here will soon return to Moradin. Perhaps you two ought to be aboard when it sets sail. A wise idea. Things are not so unsettled in Moradin. Moradin, No, I made a promise to our dad. He said he was waiting for us. We can't leave Gormont. Alright. Thanks, but I guess we can't come with you. We need to stay behind and wait for Dad at the camp. Understood. We cannot force you to come. Indeed. If you start moving around now, there's a chance you might miss him. Of course, we'll leave you with some provisions so you won't get hungry. Yeah, okay. Thanks for everything. I bring news! Somebody tells me it's urgent. Correct, madam. If I may, this information is for His Highness's ears only. You may approach. Whisper, whisper. Let's see. Everyone, may I ask you to reconvene in the boat strategy room later? Something unforeseen, is it? Indeed. I'll give you the details presently. Agents here crafting recipe for Laura! You don't just get them as quest rewards, but also from increasing community or in treasure troves. New recipes let you create items you couldn't create previously, which is enormously exciting. Check them out while camping. What a big surprise.
One less problem in the world.
Great. Nothing else? Alright. Renee's charm. Let us go to the strategy room. Here we are.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos's whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian King.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to a letter. Ugh.
As you say.
Laura? Never seen Adam like that before. He's gone off somewhere. Is it best to leave him alone, do you think? That's for you to decide. I'll go wherever you go. Right. No, he might need someone at a time like this. We have to go after him. It's just Laurentian now. Hey, here's Smith. Adam, didn't you go out to get some air? You're worried about him, right? You should go talk to him. Jose! Master Adam is a kind soul. You even consider making a place for families and soldiers who have lost their homes and shows great compassion. But I couldn't help noticing that you looked very pained. Hello, Mikhail. Oh, bullshit.
Good work, everyone.
Hello, Milton. No, that's Mikhail. I don't want to talk to Mikhail. I want to talk to Milton. Master Adam, we left the resistance there because we trusted the king. Oh, Laura, how can this be happening? Hugo! At present, it is unclear exactly why the king of Uriah has acted the way he did regarding the resistance. Let's hope it is just a simple misunderstanding. Brigid! No matter the age, you must always be prepared lest some conniving rat stabs you in the back. I'm not referring to anyone in particular, you understand. But it's a story you hear all too often. I advise you to tread very carefully. You alright there, Brigid? I sense that His Majesty is not quite himself of late. I cannot blame him, considering the terrible events of which he was born a witness. Though he tries not to show it, I have some understanding the workings of his heart. Yeah, okay, Gion, whatever you say. We must head to this path that is opened up. Which, conveniently leads to a balcony. A balcony. A coney bal.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
We should be able to take a ship heading straight to the ladder from here. That's great, but why has it got to be a passenger ship? Can we travel with the Emperor? What's wrong with making a grand entrance? I am awfully sorry. Though I may be traveling with Lord Adam, I'm afraid my actions aren't officially sanctioned. His Majesty's ship is a war vessel. It would take considerable negotiation before Torna granted us docking privileges. Figures. That attitude of yours is what gives us so much trouble. You just don't stop to think about the consequences, do you? Honestly, I give up, simpleton. Behold the mighty Aegis, wielder of unthinkable power and unparalleled foolishness. Hey, would you get off my case? I didn't even say anything. Knock it off, you two. At the very least, we've got a nice leisurely cruise ahead of us, and that's something. Decided to meet the resistance people who look up to Adam. Well then, if we're all agreed, let's get on with it. Talk with the captain, shall we? Man, I can't talk. Yay, the team is back together once again. I'm gonna go talk to this dude. Get you again, eh? It's nice to have regulars. We're going to let Antona this time. Heading up before us, this ship's on me. Ready to go? Yes. Here we go. I'll head for that as fast as I can. Oh man, loading. Now we're in a different area than where we were before. Oh boy, I can't wait. Welcome to the Kingdom of Torna proper this time. This is Torna for real now. Aletta Harbor. Boxes. Time to use brute force to push the boxes. And get this chest.
You're mine now.
Yeah, right. Pouch expansion kit. Oh boy, an amethyst chips. Uh-huh. Guess I'll give one to you. Treat.
This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
I love boxes. Full of wood. Full of wood-based items. Kalina! I've heard that the deeper the bond between driver and blade, the better they'll do in battle. That's because that bond has an impact on the blade's strength. I've also heard that just being physically close to one another can help foster that bond. I'm not a driver, so I wouldn't know. Any more than what I've heard sounds... I don't know any more than what I've heard. Sounds nice, though. Having someone you can communicate with so well, I have to say, I'm envious. Torna. Welcome to my garbage patch. Up here we go, in a cutscene, oh boy, so many.
Ahoy! Miss me?
Lord Adam.
Lord Adam's finally come back!
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
Wow. Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
Maybe that's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
By the way, Adam gave the order to meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger. And, you know, not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
Oh, roasted.
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though. It is quite away from the capital.
What's wrong with that?
He is far too esteemed for his own good. Fourth in line to the throne, but loved by soldiers and citizens.
His relations with High Prince Zeta are quite strained as a result, I hear.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
Everyone does. In one way or another. For a place out in the back of beyond, it doesn't seem all that bad. Look at all this lush greenery. I think I could live here quite comfortably. Warms my heart to hear you say so. I like it here too. I've been thinking about dabbling in a bit of architecture here someday. We better finish Malus off quickly then, so you can run off and live life as a hermit. That's the plan. Will we be staying here a while? Long enough to gather some intel on Malus. Plus, there's a few things I need to sort out with the Resistance. That suits me just fine. If you don't mind, I think I'll go for a stroll. Understood. Thank you all for acting in the interests of His Majesty. Where are you off to, Hugo? A regiment of ours has been tasked with disarming remnant Cosean forces at a nearby archipelago. My presence there has been requested so that I may inspire them. And inspired they will be. It would take a stone heart not to be touched by your selfless courage. It goes both ways, Adam. I also wish to express my gratitude for their unceasing efforts. Aegeon shall act as my bodyguard. Bridget, I'd like you to remain here as a point of contact. Don't go running off without me, once you've discovered Malus's whereabouts now. What? Envy some of that His Majesty's prodigious talents? It would be foolhardy in the utmost. I'm honored that you would think so. Alright, I will return shortly. Hold the fort for us, Bridget. I'll be just fine as long as you take care of His Majesty, Aegeon. So they leave. Right then, let's see if we can iron out a few of these problems the Resistance have been having. Is that something we can help with? Jin and I would be more than happy to help, right, Jin? Yeah, go away. Of course, if that's what you want. Thanks, both of you. You'll be a big help. The biggest problem we've got right now is a lack of provisions. What? Food provisions? I'm afraid so. Like you said, this place is cut off from the rest of the world. It's no wonder we're so hard up. I think that making our army doesn't die of starvation is more important than fighting Malus right now, don't you? Yes, very wise. History has proven many a time that victors are those who have been fed and rested well. It's a bug. I don't know if I got it though. Just so, we should start by talking to Brogin, or Brogin. He's the one who divvies up the ration, shall we? Feeding an army.
Don't you worry.
Sure. And now we no longer have Hugo and Ajin. Aletta, military garrison. First, we're gonna go this way. Barrel.
You're mine now. Ah, my favorite part. You're mine now.
Of course, the chest
You're
as
mine
well.
now.
Certain death, right. Over here is a wall. Also, auroras can also happen over here as well. It's not just, bacteria.
You're
Barrel.
mine now.
Barrel.
Ah, my favorite part.
Hello there, Noel. Hey everyone, and welcome to the militia camp. Here, people from all different countries and social standings live together under one roof. Figuratively, we live in tents. It was all Lord Adam's idea. At first, we were separated based on homelands, but that didn't work out very well. There were some rough patches when we adopted Lord Adam's plan, but he helped us resolve our differences. Now we care more about who snores at night than who's from where. I'm sure Lord Adam knew we'd get along like this. I really admire him for being so forward-thinking. Welcome to my garbage patch. No.
Ah, my
Meryl.
favorite part. You're mine now.
Thank you for your yummy, tasty your barrel contents. Big Dreamer Dolala. Question for you drivers. Do you understand your skills? Each driver have different focus, right? So skills to remember are different for each person. Good thing is, once skill is learned, it never gets forgotten. No need for Dizzy Dolala to worry about forgetting. Hey, that's right. You were in the first dock. Hello. Ugh, I have to come up with this new special, and me being a pro adventurer and all. Oh, just the band adventures I was hoping to meet. Do you fancy performing the Rose and Bloom with me now? Say what? You don't know the Rose and Bloom? Where have you been living? It's a column made of specials. If you chain specials together, these things called elementals will appear. They're good to use if you know how. But even I'd get tired doing special moves one after the other, so I've been looking for someone to help me out. Maybe you could fit. We might have to my style. Sorry, but maybe doing the Rose and Bloom with you can wait till another time. Man, this music is so loud. So loud in my ears. Let's turn it down too. Yeah, that's better. Hi, MacNath and this dude.
Ah, my favorite part. You're mine now.
I don't see an impressive tree here,
This takes
but
me back.
whatever you say, game. That's a big snake. Or excuse me, a big aspar. Oh, it's roly-poly. Nice of friends to show up. Roly-poly, just think of new system you want to put friends to. Last time we do break and topple and then call that good enough. Hopefully friends remember. Well, it's no longer good enough. This time we get launch and smash. Launch will lift enemy off ground and smash will smash back down, as name implies. Great power moves. Sequence of break, topple, launch, and finally smash is ultimate form of driver combo. For this test, Roly-Poly want friends to do whole whammy to any at all enemy, anytime, anywhere, 3 times over. Next up is big, huge, enormous gargantuan. Must be able to do driver combo with eyes closed. Oh, and of course must come to roly-poly to let know that test is done once test is done. Or maybe is obvious. Well then, roly-poly wait with helps held high. Further driver coaching.
Ugh, we're such saps.
Shut up, Mithra. Excuse me, be quiet, simpleton. Hey, you lot, you ever heard of a secret area? They're not something you can just stumble upon, but if you put in the work, they're usually something special. Sometimes they'll be incredible views, other times they might be ancient ruins or historical monuments. Depends. Secret areas are pretty great. I never seen one myself like. Always wanted to. Imagine it. Bet if you could dine out on a story like that for a lifetime. Just think how many drinks people would buy you to hear it. Oh, thanks, Augustus. Fishman. Oh boy.
You're mine now.
There's a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Oh, jeez.
Hard luck.
Aw. Well, up this place I go. Up here is Vronka. Well, this is the Resistance Army, but we're actually just starting out. Not so much an army as a club, really. We may be small, but we've got all sorts. Ryans, Torrens, Cormati, Hardanians. There's plenty of folks in Orion who'd readily put us to use as some kind of mercenary strike force. But who's to say that won't strain tensions with Torna and Moradane? We worked really hard. We worked hard to get this far. As Lieutenant, I'm not about to let my troops get used to fight their homelands. We've got one goal: defeat Malas. You're a good lass. Welcome to my garbage patch. Over here is nothing.
You're mine now.
Bridget! Maybe you could use a little aggro boost, maybe. It might help a little. Even though auto attacks aren't really the best way to gather aggro. Oh hey, it's Adam's retainer Vez. Ah, Lord Adam. Hello, Vez. No smell I trust. I have a minor point to report. Here it comes. I've dropped the vault key. What? Oh boy, that is quite a predicament. Just a predicament? It's a vault. Sure, it's got things that one might want to access sometime. Yes, ma'am. It's a storage location for all of our Origo family owns, from ancient treasures through to tableware, ma'am. Wait, everything they own is in there? Master Adam, this sounds bad. There's something up there, over by Laura's text box. I don't know if you can see it. We have to find it. The key, I mean. Straight away. How kind of you. Are you really that worried about my possessions? I've been poor before, so I know what it feels like to have nothing. And it feels bad. Considering the vault contains priceless artifacts, it would be terrible if some villain were to find the key first. About that. No worries on that count, ma'am. I dropped it in a Grafton Ferris den somewhere out on Rackwam Moor. So no need to worry about anyone picking it up. I may be incompetent, but at least I'm not that incompetent. No, it's like, no, I think the dropping part proves the incompetence. The rest is just icing. Why were you even there? You can pick medicinal herbs there. They help my gran, so I got all caught up in the picking and... He dropped the key. And out came the Ferris. Exactly, ma'am. What's the point of you, really? I mean, it's an important thing, the key, so I always carry it with me wherever I go, ma'am. Nice. Stop torturing the help, Mithra. We'll get the key, Vez. Don't worry. Thank you for your honesty. I'm relieved you weren't hurt. Lord Adam, you're too kind. You heard him, Adam. Too kind for your own good. What matters most?
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Also, he's in our garbage patch now. Welcome. Yes, that thing right there. Wow, look at that. Looks like spooky and ominous or something. But for now, let's leave. Because Rakhamur, we must go this way. Hello there.
I hope you're all ready for this.
I won't enjoy this.
You may not, but I will.
Cheers!
Try again.
Cheers!
We're riding high. Hold the thorns.
Beat this up, Haze! Just tell me when. Let's heal up.
Launch! Smash!
Complete!
Unleash an elemental attack.
Lightning buster.
Back into the fray.
Leave it ready.
Spring!
All out.
Ethermise.
The ether bends as I will it.
I need the power of
Light
light.
has some unexpected uses, too.
Surge!
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, this doesn't actually give anything though, unfortunately. Excuse me.
And here
Hi
I
there.
thought we were being inconspicuous.
We're riding high.
It's looking good!
Launch! Smash!
Diver combo! Complete!
Unleash an elemental attack.
I've waited patiently.
Alright!
Aroma dust!
Off, break!
Lightning buster.
Hook off! Topple!
Okay.
I'll give you a hand. Spinning wheel.
Why don't I put
Let me
my
magnify this. How about this? The wings reset.
hook off?
An elemental attack.
Diver combo!
Thank you, Ace.
Say when.
I did it.
No match for us!
But that's war for you, I suppose.
Yes, I believe it's over here. It's level 35 enemy. This is what I call a real predicament. Looks very vicious. Did the boy really enter its den? I'm impressed he left alive at all. Fez was born under a lucky star. The manor is full of anecdotes about things like this. He's a forthright man. He wouldn't lie about this. He says he went in. I have no reason to disbelieve him. You seem awfully calm about this. What will you do if we can't get the key back? Eh, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, the things that matter the most aren't inside the vault. Oh, really? I know where you're going with that, but I'm sure there's still plenty of things in there that do matter a bit. And I'm not letting you lose that. Thank you, Laura. Looks like it's still upset about our friend wandering into its den. We'll have to draw it away somehow. Or defeat it where it stands. Seems like to be the only choices. Well, in that case, let's draw it away with food. Say we did want to lure it away. What could we use? Someone could act as a decoy. Why are you looking at me like that? Let's maybe just use food. We could take down some herbs armus. Some should be grazing nearby. Ah, brilliant! They most likely form part of its diet anyway, so it won't look suspicious. You've got a good head on your shoulders. You know we're not mercenaries just because of our looks, right? Though I never thought about this would be how we'd use that experience. Arab's armies, right? Fine, let's get this over with. It's got time to go beat up some Armus.